What's up everybody, this is Keegan from DoubleKCollectibles, and today I'm going to be opening up and taking a look at this Neopets Battledome TCG 25th celebration box. Let's get into it. Alright, so I actually picked this up a while back at a GameStop, and I was debating on keeping this sealed for my collection or opening it up, and I think it's time to open it up and take a look at everything. Now, I have opened up a full booster box of the 25th Anniversary TCG set that came out last year, for the 25th anniversary, of course. And you can find that here on the channel. I will link it above right now. But here inside, it looks like there are 12 booster packs, and each pack contains 5 cards. I believe they were all holos too, which is really cool. There are 10 resin D6 dice. There's 65 textured art card sleeves, a playmat, which you can see right there, and a damage dial tracker, and that is for the actual card game, of course, which I do not play, so that's not going to be useful for me. But I still want to open this up, take a look at it, and open some more packs up, because honestly, after I open up that booster box, I have wanted to open up more of this set. It is just such an incredible set. I really do think it could be the best Neopet TCG set of all time, or at least up to this point. And I'm saying that as a massive fan of the original TCG. This is a great series. So let's go ahead, let's open this up, guys. All right, so this is kind of cool. Look at the edges here as well. Very cool with all the different celebration Neopets. And opening that up, look at that. That is so cool. I'm going to move the camera here for a second just to show that off and display it. Inside of the box looks great, and down here we have everything. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at all of this. All right, so starting off, here is the counter for the TCG. There's actually a really nice acrylic piece right here, which I wasn't sure what exactly it was going to be. So seeing that it's a really well-made thing right here is nice. We do have the 10 D6 dice right here, which they are pretty much all the same with, you know, slight color variations and patterns right here. But there they are, D6. Very cool, of course, with the Neopet star right there. And for the time being, I'm actually going to keep these sleeves closed. Now, these would be great for a deck if you were going to play the game, especially with the 25th anniversary set here. These are really clean looking though. And it does look like they are the better sleeves, kind of like how the Pokemon TCG used to have in the ETBs before they changed it to that really gross looking, like, matte textured. I hated when they changed them to that. I think all the sleeves since they changed it to that are just terrible. So I love these ones that are not matte. Very cool right there. And here is the playmat. This is it sealed up, and this is what it looks like all opened up and laid out. Super cool. I love the Grundo, of course. Grundos being one of my all-time favorite Neopet species. Also, showing you the inside of the box, look at this great design in here. The Neopets 25th anniversary logo right there. It looks fantastic. I really love this box. This is a really nicely made box. It just looks great for storing stuff. All right, and let's go ahead and get into the 12 packs of cards here. Now, like I said, I have opened up some of these. It was at the beginning of this year. I actually had that booster box for several months before I opened it. I just kept forgetting to get around to it. But man, this set is just so incredible. So incredible. Let's go ahead and see what we've got here. We've got the Mohawk, the Kugra, we've got the Usul. We got the Mankey right there. That is fantastic. That's a very cool robot Mankey. Very nice textured card right there. Super dope. And we got the Baby Gellert right there. Now, I am still like newer to this TCG. I've only opened up a handful of booster boxes, so the rarities and stuff, the textured cards still throw me off. I do believe when you get a textured card like that, that is considered one of the alt cards, or one of the alt art cards, I believe. I could be wrong, but I've done a tiny bit of research after each video, and I think that's what it is. So if so, very cool. We got a yellow cow, a yellow Shoiru. Okay, we just got a textured Usul card. You know what? I think in this set, I'm now remembering, I think there's textured versions of everything, so it's not just the alternate ones. Ooh, we got a Burlap Walkie too. Very cool right there. And we got a Robot Loop. That is very cool right there. I love the artwork of the Kachik on these packs, and the Shoiru as well, but I do like Kachiks more than Shoirus. I've always thought Shoirus were just a little bit of a basic dragon looking guy. I still think they're cute. I love that red uni. Awesome. I just got a code card, which is not guaranteed at all in any of these packs. When you get a booster box, you're usually guaranteed 2 to 3 cards, I believe. That is really cool. I'm glad I got that, and that'll get me the chocolate Neopet Paradise background right there. Baby Mohawk in the pumpkin patch. That is perfect for fall time right now. Love that card. And we got a chocolate Kugra right there too. Very, very cool. Alright, this should be the 4th pack right here. We'll see. We got a green Loop, a green Scorchio, yellow Cougar. I really do like that Cougar art too. Ooh, we got a textured baby Sweet Talk right there. Adorable. And a Robot Usul. Very cool. I know I don't have that card. It's been so long since I've opened up the series too. I really forget what I have. I know there was I actually got a pretty good card that I didn't realize was a really good one until later on. I think it was one of the chocolate ones. That was like an alternate art. It was something like that I got that I went back through looking them up afterwards, and I didn't realize what I had pulled. Very cool. We got the textured blue Asia right there. We got part of the Labre right there, one of the map pieces, and we got a Robot Mohawk right there. Mohawks are not one of my favorite Neopet species, and Robot is not one of my favorite colors, but there are still some pretty cool Robot colors, and there are some very cool Mohawks as well. That's a good thing about Neopets. If you don't like a certain species or color, eventually there'll be a combination you like. That's a very cool Jub card right there. Wow, that's crazy. We got a 25th anniversary Pet Paintbrush code card right there. Really good luck with codes right now. That's crazy. This is a decent box, I guess. We got Baby Zavara, very cute, and a chocolate Loop right there. I love both of those cards, especially that Zavara. That is nuts that we just got 2 code cards out of 12 packs so far. That is nuts. Blue Walkie. We got a red cow. Blue Grundo. I love that card. He is just running. The Grundo cards here are so fantastic. Now that is amazing looking. That is a chocolate Gellert right there. That is beautiful. I believe that might be one of the alternate art cards. We'll see. Ooh, and we got the Bruce right there. The Ice Bruce. Very, very cool. Let me know if you guys have opened up any of these packs before, or any of the new Neopets TCG series, or for that sake, even the old Neopets TCG series. We just got 2 of the same card, one textured, one not. I guess that was a blue one, that was a green one. Still very cool. We got a baby Jub. Amazing, amazing pull right there. And we got a Sponge Shoiru. I don't know if I got any of the Sponge cards the last time I opened these up. Very cool. But yeah, let me know if you guys have opened any of these up or any of the other ones. I still have to open up the newest set, the Obelisk one. So I will do that at some point here later this year. I've had a few million things going on, and we are getting absolutely crazy pulls at the moment, guys. We just got a 25th anniversary paintbrush code right here. That's crazy. 3 code cards. Okay. That's a big card. That is actually a fairly big card, and I believe this is not the alternate art version, but this is still a really good pull. The MSP Poogle. That's a really crazy pull. And a chocolate Asia going down the waterfall. Crazy. We are getting some crazy luck on this box. I'm actually really, really happy I opened this box now with both the code cards and just the card pulls. That is nuts. We got a green Shoiru, green Usul, yellow Ixie. Ooh, that's cool. We got the Burlap Ixie right there. Very, very cool with the texture on there. I love this texturing on this set too. It is just fantastic looking. Robot Sweet Talk too. Very, very cool card right there. We got 2 packs left. Let's see if we can keep the magic going here, guys. We'll see. We got a blue Asia, a blue Scorchio, a yellow cow textured, a burlap cow right there, which is very cute, and then a robot Ixie. That's a fun looking one as well. Last pack here, guys. Let's see what there is going to be. We got a yellow Minky, a red Walkie, a yellow Shoiryu textured, Lab Ray Scientist. That is not a bad pull either right there. That's pretty good. And a chocolate Lenny. He is great looking. That is too fun. Alright, let's go over some of my favorites today. From the regular holos, we have the Baby Mohawk and the Pumpkin Patch, the Sponge Shoiryu. We have the Ice Spruce, which is so cute. The Baby Jub Jub, also adorable. The MSP Poogle, great hit right there. Then we've got the Chocolate Asia and that Lab Ray Scientist. That is also a really good pull. And of course, that Chocolate Lenny we just got. That's too fun. Out of the textured ones that I really love, I love the Baby Sweet Talk right there. The Chocolate Gallard is fun. And then the Burlap Ixie just looks so nice with those fall colors as well. Very cool. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Neopets 25th Anniversary Battledome TCG Celebration Box unboxing. And if so, please check out the other Neopets TCG videos that I have on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.